Hello, everybody. Look, I'm finally playing the Outer Worlds again after 2 weeks. Man, I think it's lagging. I have like a couple other programs open, about to close them. I need a minute real quick. I wonder how close I am to finishing. I mean, this is one of the major cities, so should stand to reason soon, right? Something big should be happening. Wait. Okay, yeah, my mic is working. Cool. Hey, look at that unit. I'm pretty thick. I like this look. I don't know. It's like it almost looks like power armor, but it's just armor.
Who feels like getting into trouble?
What the hell? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, there's a lot of lag here. All I did was hit tab. Okay, okay. I might have to reopen things. We'll see. They have the ambience right. That's for sure. This is really nice. Alright, I'm gonna close and reopen something just in case. Something being my browser. Okay, assuming I don't have to relaunch this game, should be fine.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
As he walks away. What's the quest objective? Speak to Minister Clark. Speak to the minister's guards. Oh, I want to go there. This looks crazy. I can just... going back to Monarch? No thanks. No thanks. Oh yeah, the parents. Oh my god, this is a big city.
The law's really looking out for me.
All my hard work's finally paid off. I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Okay. That's some very questionable splash. That's some very questionable splash, man. This is the first elevator I've been in with music. Oh my god.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Anti-Creo's energizing ointment. Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine in every dollop.
Oh, that's what the slogan is. Better than nature. I've never actually known
By
that.
the law, look at those arms. How'd you like to show those off for millions? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean? Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime.
Of course, it's a movie.
It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah, not now.
Anti-Creo's
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Ugh. Decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the ring.
All right, how does this sound?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Sure, it looks fancy, but inside, just there's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Never thought I'd say this, but somehow, I prefer my sulfur.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today,
Marriage
aren't we?
contract, bruh.
Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society.
Jesus.
Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've
Wait, so
gotten
they don't
ourselves
care
into.
about her at all? That's so
Right?
sad.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
What?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Oh my god.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Let's talk outside. I need a word.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'd love to know how you'd describe getting kneecapped. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Nothing. A UDL security attendant.
Try and...
Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Oh my god. I'll do that later.
Take Creo's level head. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level head.
That episode from a few weeks ago.
Bijos.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something?
Sus.
Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
There's so many people with sprats as pets, what the heck?
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things, of course. like big humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases, and the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Oh no.
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
Oh my god.
Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course. Therefore, my, research. Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Positively marvelous. Those early years truly were the golden age of Halcyon. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories too.
Oh no.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
I'm not. Yep.
Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
I already knew that contextually, but... Let's get some sprats. Oh, I just have to touch them? Okay. Oh, was it sleeping? Oh no, please. I'm so dead. Jesus. Why are these things so tanky? Oh my god, there's so many of them. I hope none of the lab spots got caught in that.
Here they come.
Surprised these things have lived down here already. I mean, for so long.
Incoming!
I was rooting for the Sprat.
Jesus.
What? It's cute. And auto mechanicals are assholes.
Legendary Sprat. How many boosts? No, that's only +5. Wait, where even is my +5? Okay. Oh my god. I need to switch armor, I guess. Does does heavy just reduce all of my skills? I guess it was specifically that armor.
How'd you do that so fast? You gotta teach me that. I never could have handled the desk job.
Incoming!
Why am I behind restricted access though?
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals. If you'd like to make an appointment, please request an application form. If you'd like to request an application form, please make an appointment. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here. Our UDL security attendant is always prepared. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. If you're not clear to know, then I'm definitely not clear to tell you.
Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Should do a run where I should just blast through everything. It'd be hilarious.
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this colony.
Do I just... Can I just walk away?
They got the drop on it. Nice one. Down they go.
Well... Well, that's not where I wanted to save. This is weird. Am I supposed to be able to evade those, these guys here by exiting this way?
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn! I'm never letting you out of my sight again! Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Well, that was nice.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun.
Nice.
They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level. That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I see where this is going.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that.
No.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
What? That killed him? Bro, I didn't want to kill the guy. Oh my god.
You grew up in Byzantium, right?
Don't rub it in.
Why?
Oh,
He
don't get all
just
crinkly. I
died.
just haven't met someone who left the highlights.
I would have just pickpocketed it off him.
I'm
Okay,
from
wait,
there,
can I
but I'm
pickpocket?
not really from there, if you follow.
Yeah.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
$160 damage. Hmm. Should do so much damage. What the heck?
There's nothing to see here.
Chasing us off already?
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene. Do you have any actual...
That's how it's done, Captain.
The Nazi-like person behind me. God damn it. Oh, package. I probably shouldn't be killing things randomly. There's way too many hoops I have to jump through, man. Come on.
You must be joking. What was it like being one of them top runners?
Hey, my parents and their gold-shitting friends are top runners, not me.
It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed up hull heads actually did pass gold.
They've got pills for that, and that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen.
It ain't? Well, now you've got my interest.
Cursed things are they talking about?
I'll keep it down. Real slick.
Okay. Calm down, game. I'll do that later.
I ever tell you about this one patient? One had her eyebrows moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
What? Why? Was she trying to disguise herself? She on the run or something?
So she'd always be looking down on everyone.
You are making that up.
Making stuff up is work. This is real.
This is real.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business here, or... Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Move along.
That's a cool weapon. What's the same as mine?
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes.
This fucking
I'm not
guy.
doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course, it's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will?
I hate
Why,
this guy's
is starting
voice
to sound
and
like an
attitude.
issue of Dissident Hunter.
My mangas.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some
That's
time.
so sad.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I
Already
don't know
found it.
specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive
that's what I was
suites,
missing.
where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district. What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some time. Ideally hope I'm not imagining this. How delightful. What is it? The latest issue of Dissident Hunter. I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling. Well,
The comics.
This is curious. It seems someone's sneaking a few things by the censors. This is a promising direction indeed. Are you telling me you haven't read one? They're fabulously entertaining. Also, they're a surprisingly useful means of ascertaining what's going on in the broader colony. The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the
Oh,
problem
dissident
of the
hunter,
week.
like bounty hunter.
Sometimes
I
it's
get it.
factory strikes, other times it's dissenters. Why, I do all the work no one else wants to do. I write reports no one ever reads, monitor colony statistics that no one pays attention to. When I'm not being conscripted to perform in the chairman's propaganda, of course. That's what I tell myself, but it can be rather dispiriting. Halcyon is headed for a collapse, and no one seems inclined to do anything about it.
You say these things like you're surprised. And then I gotta remind myself that you've been locked away for years.
If Halcyon falls apart, it will take all of us with it, laborer and executive alike. What astounds me is that no one is inclined to change our course.
It happens so often, though.
Haven't you heard? Chairman Rockwell and I are on a goodwill tour of the colony as we speak. Aside from battalions of UDL security forces, most of Halcyon knows my name and face, so I could hardly evade Rockwell for long. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have gone around here. Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. That truly happened. Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet. My predecessor was content to serve as Rockwell's lapdog. When he saw I meant to oppose him, he made sure I'd have little opportunity to. It's quite all right. I've got every back issue of Dissident Hunter to keep me company.
Well, time to head out. Always gotta crunch your legs first.
You must be joking. Our affairs.
The tunnels.
I never could have handled the desk job. You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
God bless.
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts. Move along.
Something on your mind?
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Let me in. Let me in. It's just...
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
What the fuck? It's stationary. You don't understand. It's custom letterheads. They legit just tore a freaking hole in the wall. It's just being used as storage?
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
Oh, that's quite the sight. Wow. Imagine the ego of the guy who has this office. I forget there's like unique items here. I think it was just a broken snow globe. But even then, it actually could be a junk item, huh? Ooh, keycard. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation? What? That's terrible. Oh, it's been delivered there? Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't
Oh
resist
my
it.
God.
Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Gee. So reassuring.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
He just wants a bigger office. My regular Wednesday massage. Well, progress. Accuracy and morale.
How may I be of assistance?
Where's my elevator music? Huh? Free.
You're cleared. Go on through.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the House.
Aha. This is also schwanky. What?
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver. Don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
High society secrets.
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
You see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Wait, why did I even go in here? It's telling me they're leaving, then, isn't it? Oh shit. Okay. What the hell? I do have to go through here.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
My intimidate isn't high enough. Lie 100. Shit.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
HR.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from town.
That scientist?
What did that do?
Don't let the guards hear you ask.
Hmm?
You see any scraps loose up here? Definitely.
If you see any sprats loose up here,
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions. Or peeking in the back.
What is that supposed to do for me? What do I do with that information?
Hey, got my sights on you.
sorry, I shouldn't.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely. Sorry, I shouldn't.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely.
Like I said,
My God. Do I have no choice but to go in like this? Shit. Do I just take this?
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
I knew it.
Just be careful next time. Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something. I knew it. He's eating your lunch too, isn't he? That greedy little cysty pig. This is great. I finally have someone else to complain to.
What I'd give for a surplus of food to complain about.
Complaining is a competitive sport in Byzantium.
You'll get your turn. Right now, we're talking about Theodore. Oh, that's no problem. I can get you into the lab. In fact, let's go there now. Theodore's out right now, but we should be ready when he gets back. That way everyone can see you chew him out. This is going to be so good.
Like I said. And you're...
I'll have to follow her. Oh, scripted.
I'll wait here for Theodore, just in case he comes this way.
Like I said.
Is it broken?
I'll wait here for Theodore, just in case he comes this way.
Incoming, Captain!
Okay, so what was all that about then?
I'll wait here for Theodore, just in case he comes this way.
What's this? What am I supposed to do here?
I'll wait here.
Like I said.
That's it. I'm blowing my way through. Damn it.
Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Do I have any science boosts? I think that's just a flirt option, isn't it? Plus 10. How do I plus 10 science?
sorry. Oh. Oh. You know, I always have time for sprat mitochondria, as well as charming men who can appreciate the finer points of cell biology. This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere, but I don't think I've seen you around, and I'm sure I'd remember you. In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it a favor you can repay later. Follow me.
Wait, I did follow her before though. So it just broke last time? Is it because I got stuck on her? She got stuck on me? Hey yo. I feel like it had to do with her pathing. She must have gone stuck and then just stopped her short.
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And he's on his own if he runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Noise.
Go on through.
Whoa, careful!
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some
Damn
identification.
it.
Let me guess. We've talked to her before. Just get out of
What's behind that door?
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
I shouldn't be messing around. What am I looking for anyway? Is it in there? She came back. I need to leave that spot right there. She always goes back there when I'm... Oh, it's just weapons. Nice.
Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate.
Hold it right there. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Sure. I've heard that one before. Stop, stop! I don't want to hear anymore. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID, okay?
Is this up or down?
This area is for authorized personnel. What are you talking about? I knew it. I knew someone would find out. I gotta think of what I'm gonna say. Listen, I won't tell anyone I saw you if you don't tell about me. Just this once, all right?
Oh my god. How do I get down there? Oh god. I'm gonna need all of it. Sorry, they're literally all dead. Yikes. I guess that's that. Okay, look. Would they have been able to revive if I left that in, or would they have just been suspended? I don't know. Probably should have thought about it more. I can just leave now, right? Oh, I didn't. The canister? Ooh, three strikes again. I don't know why my brain was like, okay, murdered everyone in their tanks. Quest done. No, I was supposed to get the canister. Dummy. Alright. Rendezvous with, okay, lab. I want to see what the heck. What's his face? We'll say if I visit him again. I don't.
Byzantine life seems awful cushy. Could get myself used to kicking back for a spell.
It's all paperwork, ass-kissing, and stuffy parties where everyone eats too much.
An overabundance of food sounds just fine to me.
Not when you're on call, pumping stomachs all night.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Wait, where was this guy's house at?
I think we can both agree that
Is it here? It was, right?
you must be joking. Our fair city is
Oh, it's this place.
Go on in.
Alright, dude. Tell me I did a good job. Don't say anything at all, because the game does that sometimes too.
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some time. Excellent. I knew there was hope. Once the Earth Directorate learns of our plight here, they'll have to send help. Yes, we just have to hold out until then. You are a bold one indeed, but boldness may not be enough. Unfortunately, the Earth Directorate, as distant as it may be, is the only power with the reach to curb the board's excesses.
Damn right. What's the saying about idle hands? That they belong to boring people?
This is most heartening. How I wish I could join your escapades. Unfortunately, there is little else I can do from here, and my celebrity would only imperil you.
Damn. Couldn't recruit him. Maybe next time. Let's get out of here. I think I'm gonna wrap it up after Phineas points me where to go next.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me, just so. Hips square, lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
It doesn't want to use a gun.
If you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. You're making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated.
Oh my
Will
god.
there be anything else, Captain?
Thanks, Ada.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
It's funny we did the pastors or the fathers? The priest guy's story. And then right afterwards it's like, alright, you can just stay in the ship the whole time.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape
Oh,
clause.
he's so angry.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Oh shit.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Damn, Phineas.
Waiting for us on the Hope. Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
We could just skip the Hope into the system. Oh boy.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy. Even
to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Certainly. How can I help? Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Jesus. Because their heads are up their ass. Nice.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Oh boy. What do we upgrade? Should I just go full science? More dialogue? The dialogue checks are getting kind of hard. Why is my lie so high? Why is that so high? Oh my god. Ellie and Yoko both give a lie bonus. That's sick. I'm not sure what to get anymore. Oh, I guess this is good.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... See you soon, Captain.
Kept secret but not forgotten. That's good for today. We progressed the main story. Seems like things are coming to a head. Finally gaining the hope. The people of the hope. Just like Phineas wants. This feels like a martyr kind of angle though. Am I gonna martyr myself? Is that how it's gonna end? I've seen that before. I mean, it's not my favorite kind of ending, but it would be an ending. Fallout 3 had that martyr ending as well. And until they added DLC and they're like, oh hey look, you can just make your super mutant friend take the L for you instead. Oh look, he survived because he's a super mutant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Anyone who tuned in. I like to think the playthrough is almost done. Afterwards, I'd like to start a different series, maybe like solo Terraria run or something. I've been thinking about it lately. Or maybe another RPG. There's a lot of RPGs to play. I still have I do have that game, Tokyo Xanadu, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm still thinking Terraria after this is done. But yeah, next stream on Tuesday will be more what is it? Gunstriker Gunvolt? Azure Striker Gunvolt. Close enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. My Twitter profile is in the description if you want to see the schedule again. I retweet a lot of VTuber stuff, and on days when I'm not streaming yet, I'll usually tweet out a reason why. Today I started 2 hours later than I usually do. That's because I fell asleep. I fell asleep watching some other stream because I was too exhausted. I went to see a movie that day and I hadn't gotten any rest the day prior. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a nice day. Until then, good night.